It's Friday, August 30, 2024. This is CVM News at noon. I'm Nika Lewis. The Health Ministry has said it's being proactive about Mpox as it's been declared a world health emergency. However, a member of the opposition remains uncertain, noting that the ministry has made blunders with its treatment of this virus before. Courtney Lewis tells us more.
With the recent declaration by the World Health Organization about monkeypox being a world health emergency, I have concerns about what is happening locally in terms of our preparation. We would have had some experience with monkeypox from as early as 2022 here on the island, and there were some mistakes that were made, and we're hoping that they won't be repeated. For example, one of the key things is when persons are isolated for suspected to have the disease, or we are waiting for confirmation that they do actually have the disease, that isolation period, we want to ensure that is strictly adhered to. We had seen in the past where persons who were supposed to be in isolation happened to leave the hospital or leave the area that they were in isolation. So we want to ensure that proper isolation areas are created for them before we actually have another case of monkeypox here locally. That is one concern. The next concern is also to ensure the security of our borders in terms of monitoring the persons coming in for symptoms of monkeypox or Mpox as it's now being called. So in terms of looking out for those lesions, fever and so on, we want that screening, especially for persons who have a history of traveling to countries that are heavily affected.
As back-to-school preparations heighten, residents in South Clarendon are looking forward to any help they can get to ensure their children are not left behind or be further affected by Hurricane Beryl. Here's more from Adrian Williams.
With the new school year fast approaching, several schools in South Clarendon are still on the list of spaces pending repairs. However, Member of Parliament for South East Clarendon, Pernell Charles Jr., says school preparations should be done in time for September's opening.
We have several schools in this community, in this constituency, that have suffered negatively in terms of an impact from Beryl. And the Ministry of Education has been swift. I mean, the Minister has been working assiduously. I received as MP emails identifying the contractors, the commencement of the work. I know that work has commenced on all of those schools, and we are working with them through the community to ensure that we will be ready, or as ready as possible, for the commencement date in terms of school reopening.
It's almost 3 months since Hurricane Beryl, and a number of residents from South Clarendon remain displaced.
In this area, which is the Southern Clarendon area, we have the only community that still has an active shelter, which is Rocky Point. And that is indicative of the devastation that took place there, as well as the challenges in terms of restoration.
The minister is appreciative of the assistance from stakeholders who have chimed in to help. He's, however, hopeful for more.
What we have done is working with stakeholders like our Custos, like Food for the Poor, like the Global Empowerment Mission, and others. We are identifying solutions for those who are occupying the shelter, as well as others who have been damaged. Because there are many who are in as bad a situation, but they are staying with friends or family. So the only difference is where they are displaced.
Adrian Williams for CVM News.
Well, the president of the Jamaica Association of Principals and Vice Principals of Secondary Schools is advocating for improved strategies to attract better talent to teach mathematics. Speaking on Lead Story yesterday, Linvern Wright expressed that the quality of talent in the classroom is impacting the quality of mathematics exam results.
One of the things that's needed is a conversation around the meaningful things that are going to look at the real causes of things and address them as such. I think we have a culture of talking about things at the end rather than looking at how inputs work. What really happened prior to now. And I think if it is that we really want to have a good discussion, we have got to look at what happens prior to now and what the context of education in terms of funding, in terms of resources, in terms of the quality of minds sometimes that go into teaching mathematics. One of the things, for example, that many of us don't want to talk about. Many of us as parents who have very brilliant kids who really are getting ones in mathematics, they don't want to send those to teachers' colleges. And if it is that we are not having, and I understand a parent who understands all of that. You have got to have many of your best minds teaching. You have got to have much of your best resources around those subjects that are weak. And I don't think that we are doing that with mathematics.
As schools gear up for the new academic year, Education Minister Favour Williams is urging teachers to be prepared as COVID-19 cases increase. She maintains while there is no directive to implement mask wearing and other measures, nurses and teachers ought to be vigilant.
We take note of a recent press release that we at the Ministry of Education and Youth would have shared via bulletin to all our schools regarding the increase in COVID-19 cases. We are encouraging schools and we will be soliciting help to ensure that there are enough hygiene and sanitation supplies, including, the normal mask, hand sanitizers, disinfectants, and so on. We are asking our principals or school nurses to be particularly vigilant. While there's not a mandate for mask wearing or distancing and so on, we note the Ministry of Health's concern, if I could put it that way, for us to be aware and continue to do those things that we did during COVID.
The Eagle's Wings mentorship program has become a beacon to many young Jamaicans in helping to minimize the appeal of crime in many local communities. The initiative, active in areas to include Cumberland in St. Catherine, has been guiding and supporting the youth through a variety of activities. Raheem White tells us more.
The Eagle Wings mentorship program offers one-on-one mentoring, skills workshop, and community activities designed to foster personal and academic growth. Operating in areas such as Cumberland and Westchester, it relies on dedicated mentors and private sector support to help youths build essential life skills and self-confidence. The initiative's recent church service serves as a platform to underscore its goals and celebrate its progress. During the service, it was emphasized that the program's mission is to foster positive development and help youths navigate their future with confidence and resilience.
Well, since 2022, we have launched. We saw the need for mentoring youngsters in the Portmore community. We see where the youngsters are on the corners, basically treading in the wrong path, and we said we should organize ourselves to better able to assist them and point them to the right direction.
The program's approach is not only focused on individual development, but also on community impact. By fostering supportive relationships and providing resources, the program aims to reduce risky behaviors and support positive life choices.
The Eagle Wings Mentorship Foundation has lived up to their expectation. They started in the Westchester community, which is a part of the constituency that I represent. I would have been there with them from day one, and I've seen the work that they have been doing in the community. Lives are being transformed and persons are finding their true identity.
The Eagle Wings mentorship program exemplifies how targeted support and positive interactions can profoundly impact young lives. The dedication of mentors and supporters is essential in guiding Jamaica's youths towards a brighter future.
So we want persons to volunteer their services, to be a mentor, and encourage persons to be mentored. It's a very good program. We believe in each one reaching one, and anything as per member of parliament that I can do within the space to transform life for the next generation. You have heard the Pastor Jump in his sermon today to us, that each of us are mentors in our own rights, and each of us are mentees as well. We need someone to talk to. We need someone to motivate us. We need someone to encourage us.
Raheem White, CVM News.
Do stay with us. CVM News at noon continues in a moment.
SuperMed family of pharmacies, your trusted partner in health and wellness for over 30 years. With 8 convenient pharmacies across Eastern Jamaica. SuperMed Mall Pharmacy, SuperMed New Kingston, SuperMed Pepine, SuperMed Port Antonio Pharmacies 1 and 2, Claire's St. Mary, Lloyd's St. Thomas, and a convenient drive-through at our Hughenden location where you can get your medication without leaving your car. We're dedicated to providing you with the highest level of care. Experience the difference with SuperMed family of pharmacies. Super happy, super healthy.
And you go, darling. Have a good day. Blessings. SuperMed.
Pass your CSEC and CAPE exams in only 4 to 9 months at IIRQ Academy, located at 32 Hope Road, Kingston 10. Start CSEC and CAPE classes from scratch this term and sit exams in January, May, or June in attractive air-conditioned classrooms with experienced instructors. Start day, evening, Saturday online face-to-face classes in math, English, POB, accounts, IT, OA, EDPM, biology, chemistry, and physics. Register this week and ask about our payment plans. Also available City and Guilds Math and English at stages 2 and 3. Call us at 876-322-4029. Visit our website at www.iirq.org.
You've weathered the storm, but rebuilding and preparing for back to school have taken a toll. It's time to get some money in your pocket. At Chris and Charles, we understand your financial needs. With just a quick call, you can access funds to catch up on bills and cover unexpected expenses. Our process is fast, simple, with funds deposited in your account in no time. Don't stress, get money in your pocket. Call 876-926-0609 or visit our website today. Conditions apply. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hi, I'm Celine Gordon, host of Holy Road.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy John Mark Wigan, host on the show Holy Road. Listen, people need to know what's happening in the churches and in ministry in all of Jamaica. It's an absolute blessing. We're really excited to share this.
Tune in to CVM, see it happen.
What's your story? What's your sign? Dreamers, don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great, all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not too go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. You lie. You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can't relate to me I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, I don't care what man wants to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man.